What's going down? What's going down? We got Officer Qadash Zayan, man, who is the camp leader of Minneapolis, man, Minnesota. Did I have that right or I had it wrong?
Everybody says Minneapolis because of Indianapolis. Indianapolis is how you say that, but in Minnesota you say Minneapolis.
Minneapolis,
Minnesota. Yeah.
Okay, man. You know, something that you told me, which was heavy, like you were saying how, you were showing me how like the program that you have where you teach children with autism. And it was so fascinating what you was telling me, because you were saying how a lot of these kids, they were saying that are unteachable. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah. Some of the teachers came to me and they were amazed because they said, you know, some of these kids that they're teaching, they say, hey, we can't teach them, you know, basic math, basic reading, basic, you know, comprehension things. And they was amazed because they come in my drum class and they're able to learn these elaborate beats and sounds, and they're able to communicate with me through these drums in a way that they didn't believe was possible. So yeah.
And what's so heavy about it is like, I see how like the children take to the way that you teach them, the elements of you know, of the drums that you teach them, the message that you're teaching them in it, which is like you said, respect.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, you said it was like an acronym for the word drum.
Yes, sir. Yes. So, what the acronym in my drum class? The acronym for drum in my drum class, the D stands for discipline. You know, you have to be disciplined in everything you do. You know, play when you're supposed to, don't play when you're not. All right. The R stands for respect. You know, respect each other, respect the drum. It's an instrument, and respect what we're doing, respect the space. And then the U stands for unity. We got to be together. We have to play together. You can't go off doing what you want to do, doing your own thing. We all have to play together. And if we have those three things, discipline, respect, and unity, we get to M, which is music, and we'll make some beautiful music.
Right.
And that's the acronym for my drum class, and all the kids gravitate to it, and they understand it, and we make it happen.
I think it's dope what you're doing, because, you know, like under the Spirit of the Lord and what Commander General Yohana taught us in this truth is, you know, and we're able to go out and we are able to branch out and teach children, you know, and go out into the communities and, you know, do food giveaways and really be that pillar in the community that can help our people. And what you're doing is so honorable, because you're doing it at the level where, you know, of children, to where you could teach them up and show them different things that, you know, will get them in a right space. And I think that that's like dope. And a lot of people don't know about this type of stuff because we don't bring it out all the time, you know what I mean? But what you're doing is just amazing, and I just wanted to really just shed some light on it.
Hey man, no, I appreciate that. I appreciate your kind words, you know what I'm saying? I give all the glory to the Most High, Christ, you know what I'm saying, for giving me, enabling me to have this opportunity. And thank you to Commander General Yohana and I.S.U.P.K for, you know, giving me the discipline to teach, you know, such an activity and do the work of the Lord and be able to push the word of the Lord in every aspect of life.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this real quick. So you said, like, they said that these children with autism were unteachable, and you went in there and taught them?
Hey, you said like that, like, yes, some of the teachers, I've had, you know, many of the teachers that come to my classes, they say, hey, I'm having trouble. I can't teach them. I've been having real issues. I would never have expected them to learn these things. And this video, you know what I'm saying, was given to me, like, I had this video that was made and presented to me by the teachers. You know what I'm saying? Because they were so amazed by the work. They put a whole video together and gave it to me and said, hey, you know, we really appreciate what you're doing. You know, we couldn't believe that these children could do this, and we wanted to show their parents, and we wanted to show the world what they're capable of through what you're doing, and so. And
that's I don't mean to cuss, man, but that's fucking dope. What you just, that's dope, man. It just shows you, man. It's a testament of what the truth can produce. You know what I mean? Because we go out in these streets and people call us, you know, racist, and they call us, you know, the KKK and different things like that. But when you see the evidence of the work that we do, it is completely the opposite of what people think about us. You know what I'm saying? Because when we go out in these streets, we're going out trying to help people, you know, and really, you know, put our people in a better position than, you know, the way we found them. And I think that this is definitely something that other brothers need to know about, other sisters need to know about, and definitely the naysayers about the truth and what Commander General Yohana has, you know, has taught us. I think that a lot of people need to see this in the work that you do.
Hey man, I appreciate your kind words, Cap, and you know, that's the reason you're in the position that you're in. because you know you have that foresight to see that, man. Because like I said, you know, this is something I've been doing for years, and you know, never put it out, you know, to anything. But you know, you came down and you saw it, and you know, and I appreciate you for even saying it, because it just comes natural. You know, we do this because out of the love for the people, out of the love for the children, and that's why. You know,
okay, like what made you want to get into it? Like
it just, I've always had a love for serving the people. You know what I'm saying? Helping the people, because in my life, you know, coming from where I come from, having, you know, a father, you know, a whole family really devastated by drug addiction, which is, you know, more drug addiction. Now it's a substance abuse disorder that we've come to learn. And I've always had this passion to help my people. You know what I'm saying? I've always wondered, you know, why my people was in the position that we're in, and is there anything that I could do to get us out of this situation? And you know, over the years, over the time, I ran through the Christian church trying to figure it out. I ran through Egyptology trying to figure it out, and I kept having these holes that wasn't being filled. You know, these empty voids. And then when I at one point threw the whole Bible away, like, you know, there could be nothing in there. And then the Lord allowed me to do a whole, you know, 360 and come right back to the Bible and find out that you know, our nation was taken, our language and everything was in this book. Our history, our culture was in this book, and this is about us. And it was just amazing. So that was that. But I've always had a passion for helping people, man. That's just because I looked at my family and my people, where we came from, in the hoods of Chicago, the hoods of Minnesota, and one brother, and I want to give him a shout out, his brother named Mark Robinson. I don't ever want to forget his name. He passed a few years back, but he was able to show me that you can take your gifts and your talents as well to do positive things, be a positive role model to people. And when I got that from that brother, that made me know that you can take what you have and give to somebody else. And it reminded me of the scripture that where the Lord said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. You know what I mean? You know, who can build it? You know what I'm saying? And so that brother Mark Robinson showed me some things, and I seen him work the room. I seen him use his natural gifts to teach people certain things and to teach me certain things. So I just wanted to pay it forward and give it back to the people. Like, hey, somebody taught me this. And so sometimes you just gotta change your product, change the thing that you're selling. You know what I'm saying? You out here selling this and selling that, things that's poisoning the community. So why not change your product and sell some things and give some things to the people that can heal the community?
That's dope. And what's your name again?
Hey, my name is Qadash Zayan, the I.S.U.P.K. I'm the Commander General of your Honor, man.
And where we at?
Hey, we in Minnesota, man. Come get with it. Get with it. Get lost. Get with it or stay lost, man. We in Minnesota. If you ever around anywhere in the middle, if you ever around in America, you know what I'm saying? Come pop out to Minnesota. Come to one of these classes. Go to I.S.U.P.K.com, I.S.U.P.K. Minnesota, and you know, come pull up, man. And you're gonna see what real brotherhood is all about, real sisterhood is all about, and being shown the best hospitality and brotherhood that you've ever seen. Because we really live that scripture when Christ said, treat somebody like you want to be treated, love your neighbor like you love yourself. We truly believe that. We really live that bracelet y'all used to wear. You know, that what would Jesus do? Y'all remember that bracelet? We actually lived that bracelet. I know y'all took it off. Right.
So I'm gonna put the video in here, man, just so I can see like the work that this brother does, and you know, the children that he teaches, you know, and remember, like he said in the beginning of the interview, like that they said that these children were unteachable. And he was able to go in there with the Spirit of the Lord.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I.S.U.P.K. and go in there and teach some children, man, that they said was unteachable. That's great, and I think everybody should know about it.
That's right.
Shalom.
Shalom.